Hi there, this is Åsa again with a new Scrapbook Process video. Today I'm doing a single photo page, which is beginning to be kind of different in my scrapbook. I seldom do one photo layouts, and this time it's a really small photo. I have a very dark photo taken from outside the garden in through our the window by our dining table, and it's dark outside, so the whole wall, the house wall, is black, and there's very little light showing through the window, and but it's the Christmas lights, and you can see the Christmas tree and the Christmas lamps that I have in the window during Christmas, and it looks really cozy. And I wanted to use this photo with the Cozy Christmas collection from Simple Stories. So I have the Insta squares and the 6x6 paper pad and the die cuts, and I will use all of those things on this layout. From the die cut pack I have a frame. It's just a cardstock frame, and I want to use that to frame this window. And I will, at first I thought that I'd use it like this on top of the photo, and the rest of the photo like sticking outside the frame, but I will cut that out and just use the portion of the photo that's visible inside the frame. And I thought that was really fun. I have not been working a lot with frames, and with my last purchase I bought a couple of packs of those Simple Stories frames, chipboard frames, and I really want to try to use frames because I think that's a really fun thing that when I've seen others do it. So this is my first frame experience, and I come to like it a lot. So this is a really tiny photo, and it will be surrounded by squares. I have square large pieces of 6x6 papers that I'll mat the photo onto, and then I've chosen these really cute 2x2 cards, Insta cards or squares, that have a couple of them have words on them, and the other have wood grain with symbols and text on them, and some even have a photo embellishment. And I'm using a piece of dark wood grain paper there with pre-made embellishments to bring in that wood grain into the photo block as well. So now I'm just adhering the photo to that frame and the frame to the dark wood grain. The foundation, or the cardstock for this page, is kind of light craft cardstock, and I want to make it a bit more bright or white, and I will do some modeling paste onto it. So I take away all these small elements and bring out my modeling paste. And I have this stencil. It's from a Polish company. I don't remember what they are called, and it's basically stars, and some of the stars have it's all in one piece, and some of the stars have like petals, and they go together in the middle to form a star. And I think these are really sweet, and they sure reminds me a lot about Christmas and winter, almost like snowflakes or Christmas stars. So I think they are really fun for Christmas or winter layouts. It is hard to fill 12x12 with a 6x6 stencil. I think it's really hard, and it's so easy to make a horrible mess because you don't want to put the stencil into the modeling paste that you just put down. So it's really tricky, but I think that I did a decent job this time, and I only made one little mistake there, but I will cover that up with photos and the elements that I have planned to put on this page. And I'm drying the whole thing with my heat tool, and this modeling paste that I'm using, it's fairly easy to dry, and at least it doesn't smudge. It perhaps it might be a bit soft to the touch, but at least it doesn't smear like a paint would. So it's good and easy to work with. So I can just put my papers right on top of that if I want to, but I'll try and put them together or adhere them together first, so that the modeling paste gets a chance to dry some more. Now I'm being very frugal with the papers, and I'm cutting out the insides of these pieces so that I can use them more times and not waste any paper behind the photo or the layering. And I'm inking all the edges of the papers with brown ink, and that goes really well with this collection, and because it's a bit muted, like it's got these warm colors, and it also picks up on the glow in the photo really well. So I'm happy that I chose these papers with this particular photo. Some of the papers I remember to ink before I glue them onto my photo block, and some I need to ink afterwards. And I will use this type of gradient, going from light green to dark wood grain on the right side of the paper. Now I decided that I wanted a frame on the whole page, so I had a dark goldish kind of thin washi tape that I decided to make a frame out of, and it's really it matches this collection very well, because it picks up on the brown and the yellow in the pattern papers, and it looks really nice. That dark gold is so much easier to work with than the in-your-face bright gold, and I like that. Now I got a bit less space between my cards, but I managed to get them all in place, and now it's time for the final, just piecing everything together. I have been scrapping a lot of Christmas photos this season, and it's been so fun. I have practically no Christmas photos left in my photo box. I have the most recent Christmas photos coming from the photo company next week, and that will be a lot of fun just to look at them, but I will put them away in my photo box for next time it's Christmas, and then I'll scrap those then. I have a whole bunch of winter photos that are coming also from the printing company, and those I will most definitely scrap now, because they are not Christmassy at all, more like nature, outdoors kind of photos, and they will be perfect to work with when I'm done with my fall theme that I'm working on now. So when my Christmas layouts are done, I will show you my fall themed ones that I'm working on now. I made a box with all my fall embellishments and cards and stuff, and I made a huge go through in my paper supply and brought out all the or the fall and Halloween themed papers and put those in a stack, and then I went through all my photos to see if I had fall photos and Halloween ones, and I had quite a bunch. So all that I have on my desk right now, and I've made a stack with pre-planned, like loosely planned layouts, just like I did for Christmas, and I have started working with those. So I've made a double page spread already, and that was so much fun. So that's what you'll be seeing here in my channel after the Christmas ones. I use 3 different die cuts around the photo. It's it's a heart and a star, and they are in like ledgery kind of paper, and then there's a little house. I thought that was really good since it was a window photo. And below the photo block I have also spelled out a little title, and it's a piece from a Swedish song, and it says, "Now the lights are turned back on," and it means like when it's getting darker again and when it's Christmas, the windows are filled with lights again. And I thought also that was really appropriate for this photo. And I'm writing the title, or the journaling below the photo block, telling just that this is looking in through our dining room table window, and it looks really cozy, and I want to go inside. So that's the thing with that. I'm finishing off this whole page with some bows of twine, and this twine is the red, green and white one that I bought from China after summer or somewhere like that, and I'm very happy about this because I have used it a lot, and I think it's so thick and luxurious to work with. So I'm happy that I have a whole roll full of that. Here's the finished page. I hope that you have enjoyed this process video, and that I'll see you soon here in my channel again. Take care. This is Åsa. Bye.